What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jameson Michael, Jimmy Reviews, here today with the comparison of a $200 running shoe versus a measly $20 shoe for Walmart. So I want to compare things like the cushioning, the materials used, the comfort level, the traction of the shoe, and which one do you get more out of for the value? Because honestly, $200 for a running shoe seems just kind of out there, especially for a shoe brand that's not like a Nike or an Adidas. Like, On a brand, but can they really charge $200 for a shoe? Well, they did, and I got it, so obviously they can. But that is not the point. So let's go ahead and do the introductions. On this corner, we have the Walmart Prime Flyknit Pure EVA shoe. We'll call it the Walmart shoe. All right, give it up, give it up. And on this corner, coming in all the way from Switzerland, coming in at $200 US, the On Cloudace. Yeah, give it up, give it up, give it up. So in the Cloudace, you have the Cloud technology, which are kind of like rubber bubbles at the bottom of the shoe that decompresses to give the shoe a little more shock absorption, a little more cushioning, while giving the shoe some responsiveness, compared to the full-length EVA sole of the Walmart shoe. And right now I'm in the Cloudace, and the cushioning is definitely more, but I just took the insoles out to kind of compare them, and yeah, I think that may be a big difference too. It's not a crazy amount of insole, but definitely the Walmart shoes are the little 5-cent insoles you put in any kind of shoe, whereas the On Cloudace has a little more to it. So next up we got traction. So I want to find out which shoe will provide the best traction on the most variety of surfaces. Grass, dirt, concrete. The grass is kind of wet, so this might be a good day to test it out. I'm on like a dirt road, so the fact that it was having troubles with traction on that leads me to believe that it won't be that great for other things. So definitely like a road shoe, but nothing too slippery. Whereas the On Cloud shoe provides a lot more traction, a lot better grip on the roads. So yeah, I definitely say that's probably why it costs more. All right, so let's get into the fit and comfort of the shoe. So in the Cloudace, we have this mesh with overlays. The mesh is very structured, so it's almost like layers of mesh combined to give the shoe a little more stability. So I would say it's a good medium for most people. The heel counter in the back is a lot more stable. Like once the shoe is tied up, your foot's not going anywhere. So maybe over the long run, it should provide more stability, which technically this is a stability shoe. As where I'm assuming the Walmart shoe should be just pretty much a neutral style shoe. I don't think they're gonna put stability characteristics in a shoe like that for 20 bucks. They might, I don't know. So right now, I'm actually running in the Walmart shoe, and the heel collar where the knit is definitely has some kind of give. So stability in this shoe isn't the greatest, but I mean it's like most knit upper shoes. But yeah, definitely not the most stable shoe. Anyway, that's my thoughts.
Final round.
And in the most important category, we have the looks. Obviously, functional wise, we want to see how it feels and all that nonsense, but looks is what really matters. When people buy shoes, they don't go, wow, that looks comfortable. No, they go, wow, that looks fire. So with comparing the two, I'm really feeling like the Walmart shoe looks a lot better. Just to me, like if I was wearing these casually compared to the On Cloudace, I would feel more embarrassed to have the Cloudace on, even though it's a high dollar shoe. If the Walmart shoe had 3 stripes on it, I feel like most people would probably cop. Okay, so we are back. Let's go and get right into it as far as which category I think each shoe won. Let's start off with the traction. Traction-wise, in the Walmart shoe, it was pretty much garbage. I was slipping on the sand, the wet grass was slick. On the road, I was fine, but that was pretty much it. So the Cloudace wasn't much better, but it was definitely better than what the Walmart shoe provided. So we'll give the traction to the $200 shoe. Comfort. Now this is a fun one because I was expecting the shoe of the Cloudace to be just way better. And as far as plushness and softness, it was a lot more. But I wouldn't say better, because having a more plush shoe doesn't really mean it's a better shoe. I feel like the Cloudace was a little much at times, whereas the Walmart shoe felt like it was enough for most runs. If you're someone who runs, a mile, 2, 3, 4 at a time, I think the Walmart shoe provided enough cushioning for that. After like 5, 6, 7 miles past that, I think you're gonna be more inclined to get the Cloudace. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't a blowout. But as far as cushioning, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna give it to the Cloudace. It's definitely more premium. It's definitely gonna last you longer. The Cloud Tech is definitely there, so I gotta give it to the Cloudace. Okay, as far as responsiveness, how fast can you go on the shoe? I was very curious to see how the Walmart shoe would hold up, and I think the Walmart shoe definitely held its own. Now the $200 shoe was definitely not bad, but it wasn't great. So I would say on a scale of responsive to being sloppy, it was much more on the sloppy side. It was soft, but it wasn't responsive. So if I want to go fast, I'm definitely going with the Walmart shoe. It kind of had that Nike Free feel of responsiveness. So I had a lot more ground feel. So I wouldn't say it was a bouncy, energy returning feel, like a bouncy feel. It felt responsive because it was low to the ground. And that naturally makes it more responsive, I guess. So for speed, work, and responsiveness, I'm gonna give it to the Walmart shoe. All right, now for the last category, looks. By far, landslide. The Cloudace, to me personally, is horrendous. It's bad. The colorway, the silhouette, the materials used, it looks bad, guys. It's bad. I would never wear these casually. And I feel like for 200 bucks, it should look a lot better. And for the price, $200 is a lot to spend on a shoe. So is it better than a $20 shoe? Yes. But is it worth $180 more? I don't know. I honestly think that if I had to come down to it, I'd rather spend $20 for this shoe than the $200 for the Cloudace. So surprisingly, I think I'm gonna edge this battle between the shoes to the Walmart shoe. Walmart holding it down. All right, guys, that's something very different. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, dislike, do what you do. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Wow, I'm really confused that wow, can't believe it.